Hi, second grade. Mrs. Houts here. Welcome to math class. Today is Friday, October 2nd. It's the second day of October. So we have now done 7 lessons in chapter 2 of our math book. So today we're taking it as like a review. We're going to review what we've learned so far. One of the first things that we learned in this chapter was grouping tens as hundreds. So counting off 10 blocks and circling it, because we know that 10 tens is the same thing as 100. So those 10 blocks can also be shown like this 100 block. But in this example right here, we have some leftover 10 blocks. So we know we have 100, but then we can skip count by tens to figure out how much we have left. We have 10, 20, 30. So a reminder, 3 tens is the same thing as 30. So if we have 100 right here and we have 30 right here, how much do we have total? What's our number? We have 130. Now we also learned that we can draw our place value chart, label it hundreds, tens, and ones to help us organize our thoughts. And now we can see that we have 100, 3 tens, and 0 ones. Okay, so we so far have this number written in standard form. We've used place value right here and right here. How else do we know to show this number? We can write it in expanded form like we practiced yesterday. So we'd write 100 plus, we can't forget that addition symbol, 3 tens, remember that's the same thing as 30, plus 0 because we have no ones. So that, as a reminder, is expanded form. How else can we show this number? Let's write it in word form. So taking this number and writing it in words. First, looking at the hundreds place, we have 100. And then we look at the tens and ones together, and we have 30. So 130. What's that called again? Word form. And we can't forget about our base 10 blocks, our quick pictures. We showed it in all tens before, but let's show this in using our hundreds block as well. So we have 100s block, 3 10 blocks, and no ones blocks. Look at all those ways that we just showed the number 130. Let's try another one, but a little bit harder. And this time, take out your pocket sleeve and try it with me. So let's write down 438. Write that down. And we can draw our place value T-chart to help us remember our hundreds, tens, and ones. And now let's show it in different ways. First, draw a quick picture on your pocket sleeve. And I'm going to move my base 10 blocks. So we need 4 hundredths blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll space those so you can see them. Okay, next we need 3 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And last we need 8 ones blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now we have 438 with our 10 blocks. Looking at this, can we tell if this number is odd or even? It is even because every ones block has a pair. Can we now write out how many blocks we have of each? So, for example, we have 4 hundredths. Keep going. How many tens do we have? 3 tens. How many ones? 8 ones. Let's take that information to write our expanded form. So if we said 4 hundredths, that's the same thing as saying 400. So remember, we have 100, 200, 300, 400. Plus 3 tens. 10, 20, 30. So that's plus 30 plus our 8 ones. And what does that equal? What's the number in standard form? 438. Okay, this is a more tricky one, but let's try to write this in word form. Take a moment to think about how you would do that. Pause the video if needed. Okay, so you start with your hundreds. We start with our hundreds place. So we would write 400. For the next part, you have to look at your tens and ones place together. If we have 3 tens and 8 ones, what's that number together? 38. So we'd write 30 dash 8. 438. Thank you for reviewing these last couple lessons with me, second grade. For your activity today, you are completing page 84 in the math book that has colored pages. The title of the page is Mid-Chapter Checkpoint. It's just one page with 4 problems. Complete that. Please turn in a picture of it on Seesaw and then go on ST Math. Thank you.